Welcome viewers, my name is Leslie Waterhouse. I'm a member of the Anoka, Blaine, Coon Rapids Area League of Women Voters, a nonpartisan organization that works to inform and educate voters. Joining us today to provide voting information is Anoka County Elections Manager, Tom Hunt. Well, thank you, Tom, for joining us today to answer questions on voter registration changes. So what is automatic voter registration?
So automatic voter registration is part of the legislation that was passed in 2023. So if a person goes into the Department of Vehicle Services, if they renew their driver's license or get a new driver's license, now you are able to just automatically be registered to vote at that time. Prior to the legislation, you did have to check a box and let them know that you wanted to register, but now that will happen automatically. There is one caveat, though. It will only happen automatically if you provide some sort of proof of citizenship. So if you do provide that proof, then once you get your driver's license, that information will then come over to us, and then we will get you registered into the system.
And when does this begin?
So this is something that the Secretary of State's office is currently working towards. I believe the expected date is sometime in 2024, but it's not really a set timeline. It's really more or less as they can get that system up and running, because there's a lot of work that goes into the background trying to get everything to communicate correctly and everything set up. So they are still working on that. We don't have a specific date yet. I know the law did say that the end date for sure to have this ready by was the end of 2025, but we do expect it likely in 2024.
Oh, does this open the door for non-citizens to vote?
No, not at all. So automatic voter registration, sorry, that does not open the door at all. Really, like I said, when you go in to get a new driver's license or renew your license, you need to provide that proof of citizenship. If you do not provide that proof of citizenship, then your information will not come over to us to get you registered. So no, so that does not open the door for non-citizens to vote.
And on pre-registration for 16 and 17-year-olds, why register people who can't vote?
I think anytime you can start building that excitement for younger people to be more aware of the voting process, that you need to register, how to register, and just knowing when election days are, things like that, I think that's extremely important. We want young people to be more involved. And just recently I went to the Columbia Heights Youth Commission and kind of spoke there. And it was fantastic because these young people who could have been a million different places that evening were there, they were involved and asked great questions. So it's really a fantastic thing to get young people more involved in the process.
Yeah, and that's really great to hear. So will pre-registered teens have to do an additional step when they turn 18?
No, so the registration process for 16 and 17-year-olds will be the same as it is for anyone else. They'll fill out the same voter registration application. When it comes over to us, the system will recognize that their birth date is farther or closer in, I suppose, so that they're not 18 yet, and it'll just put them into a pending status. When they do turn 18, the system will recognize that, and they will just automatically become registered at that point.
Well, thank you for sharing that information today.
Welcome.